Hi, my name's Kurt. I'm a physical therapist, and please stop doing forward lunges. That is, if you hurt and you have like knee pain. If you're doing it for like mobility, range of motion sakes, that's okay. My neck is bothering me a little bit more this morning. My neck. Like it doesn't hurt, but it just feels more achy.
Well, miss, I guess I'll be on.
I think it's my stock trading position. Those upper monitors put me into a lot of extension. If you're gonna do weighted lunges, please do reverse slider lunges. Here's why. It's the last set of my workout, so join me. I need an excuse to finish. All right, so this is a super common exercise, forward lunges. The hard part about forward lunges is you're going forward and then you're pushing forward. The whole time, there's no movement trying to push the ground backwards. You're always pushing the ground in that direction. Controlling it in that direction, pushing it in that direction. Just to bring this point home, I've never done this, so let's wish me luck. The treadmill wants to take me. All my force is going forward, and in order to go backwards, I have to push forward. So there's nothing trying to keep me balanced because all my energy is going into that knee, and it's just going, and in order to get back, it has to take even more energy to stand up. And although that is great for your mobility and range of motion, this is excellent for the ankle, excellent for the knee. It's not as great when you load it and you don't have the strength to maintain this position, and or even you don't even have the range of motion. So one, if you want to do forward lunges and they're in your programming, work on your ankle range of motion and your knee range of motion so that you can decrease this gap and decrease this gap. Try to drive this as far forward and drive this as far down the whole time that knee is going forward. When you are doing it loaded and you're just trying to get through your workout, that knee, patellar tendon are taking a ton of stress. And what really should be working is if you want to do forward lunges, you should be driving forward, leaning forward, and going down so that my trunk is over my toes, which engages my tush. So, you can do forward lunges, but I would prefer you learn how to use your butt first in a more optimized environment to do that. And that's where backwards lunges or reverse lunges. And I like to try to add a slider into it to even focus on your glutes even more because you can't rely on that moving leg as much. We look at reverse lunges. Let's get rid of the weight first. Your body is progressing over the leg that is taking the weight. Whereas forward lunges, your body is progressing towards the leg that eventually needs to take all the weight. Now, again, every exercise is good. Every exercise has merit. It's just on the stage of recovery that you are in and the stage of expertise you have with your body and your knee and your hip and your foot and your back. Are you ready for that stage? That's the question. That's why I'm saying don't do forward lunges. You need to start with reverse lunges in order to get your butt engaged and to your pelvic tilt. Hip hinge on a single leg, split stance, lunge. Now, even on me, after 2 years of getting fat, I've lost a lot of my flexibility in my pelvis so that when I go, watch my reverse lunge, watch right back here. When I go into this position, see how my body just kind of curls? That puts my body into more back dominant positions and knee dominant positions. I need to learn how to get from this position into this position. And you do the same. If you have knee pain or back pain with lunges or any squats or going up or down stairs, everyone with knee pain has problem going up or down stairs, up or down hills. You need to learn, how do I use my butt in an anterior pelvic tilt where my pelvis sit bone is going towards the back of the room, not towards the floor. And that's only achievable when you do reverse lunges. When you're doing forward lunges, you're just gonna keep hounding that knee, but what you need to do, work your butt. Can you see the difference between the two? Where my trunk goes over my toes, I feel this is a butt dominant lunge. Zoom in. I'm gonna show one variation if you have hardwood, if you have furniture sliders on my non-motorized treadmill, because I gave away my slider, that focuses on it even more where you don't have the opposite leg to keep you in check to rely on. Distract the pain, it burns. This is a non-motorized treadmill. It moves as you move it, so it's like a furniture slider. Let's start with a good leg. That's the one I'm confident in. When I'm on something unstable, my body's forced to stabilize in this hip even more. So I have to really focus on how do I use that butt. So when you use a furniture slider, socks on hardwood, socks on tile, it forces you to put 99% of your weight in the front leg as you're going down into the lunge. And what's needed about that, I don't know, can you see me? Let's turn around the screen. You know, I'm probably gonna get a haircut soon. This hair is kind of crazy. So, it's a nice shot. How do I set that up? See, it's a little sneaky camera over there. So when we do reverse lunges, it forces our butt to be engaged. What's the difference between getting stronger versus doing rehab? They should be very similar, but when you have a rehab mindset, you need to focus on the precision of your movement. I, as a physical therapist, want my patients to get stronger. I force them to get stronger. I force them to do things that their doctor said they shouldn't do. Because it's a controlled environment where I can kind of fine tune where the energy is going. Working out's just moving gravity up and down, moving energy and displacing energy. It's like, you know, Newton's second or third or first law, an object in motion stays in motion, an object at rest stays at rest, as well as equal and opposite forces. If I'm to push this weight forward off of my leg, what's the best way to do it? Push at the edge? No, it's gonna rotate. Push at the top and push down? No, it's going into the resistance. Push from the bottom, away from resistance, at the center of the weight, so it goes forward. The most efficient way to move that weight, it's the same thing when you're doing a squat, same thing when you're doing a lunge, same thing deadlift, walking up and down stairs, up and down hills, getting out of the car. The most efficient way to move your mass, your weight, will reduce your pain. That's the rehab side of it. But if you don't have the strength to do what you'd like to do, that's where the strength comes into play. So it should be a perfect mesh between the two. I'll see you tomorrow for a day. I was so confused when I was working out. Tomorrow's day 7, even though it's not been a week. Tomorrow's Thursday. I'll see you tomorrow. That was good. Thanks for just letting me get distracted by working out and teaching. Oh my gosh, that's a huge stretch. One more. This the water bottle goal is the easiest for me. It's something I already did. Build up confidence. Clear. You got this. When I was doing box jumps, if I'm talking about forward lunges. Great session. Number 3 done. Second one's done. What do you want me to do with this information? We don't need this. We don't need this.